Good evening, friends, and welcome to the second part of Batak Connect Monsoon Edit. I'm Chandana Sanyal from Batak, and I'm here to introduce the first few artists today. We start this evening with Tagore songs and choreography. It is a pleasure to introduce our London artist, starting with the young singer Rishi Banerjee. Born and brought up in Manchester, Rishi has trained in Robindra Sangeet with the renowned Tagore exponent Protima and in classical music from Chiranjeev Chakraborty. Rishi has published his music and has established a music school, Shurangan, dedicated to teaching Tagore music. He has also been a part of several Batak productions.
Chanchal Hindale Milalo Shapne Shegunati Tire Hridoyo Mandrilo Damuru Guru Guru Bhanumigher Guru Utilo Kunchito Boloro Manchito Gunabonantare Dulilo Chanchal Vajra Shachukita Trasta Sharvari Shaghana Varshana Shabda Mukharita Vajra Shachukita Trasta Sharvari Maluti Vallari Napai Pallav Gurunu Kallari Kanana Shankita Zilli Champita Kanana Shankita Zilli Champita Hridoyo Mandrilo Damuru Guru Guru Hridoyo Mandrilo Damuru Guru Guru Hridoyo Mandrilo Damuru Guru Guru.
I'm delighted to welcome our very own Sasha Ghoshal, a popular global name in Tagore music. Trained by Promita Mullik, he has also trained in opera music and theatre at the Royal College of Speech and Drama and has recently been translating Tagore in English musical style. He's also worked on several Batak productions. Today he sings a popular Monsoon song by Tagore. The choreography and dance is by Rinku Dutt, who is a well-known Manipuri dancer from Bengal. Rinku trained with great teachers of Manipuri dance and he has performed and toured widely in India. Enjoy the duet by both of them.
Esho Shundaro is a beautiful and very popular composition of Rabindranath Tagore's. It comes with an interesting story. For the Borsha celebration, that's the celebration of the monsoon in Shantiniketan, Rabindranath had requested Sri Sushil Bhanjo, a renowned sitarist of the time, to compose a gat on his sitar in Raag Des for the occasion. And Sri Sushil Bhanjo did that, came back, and Rabindranath had a listen. Then he took out a paper from the waste paper basket and went off and came back a little while later with a composition that was set to the tune that Sri Sushil Bhanjo had come up with. And not only did he follow that tune, but he also added a sanchari and an abhog, which absolutely makes it his. It's a very Indian sentimented song. because Raag Des is a favorite. It really reminds you of the country. It reminds you of the rains. It was a favorite rag of Rabindranath's, and it basically talks about a scorched earth, a birohini, somebody who is sad, waiting for her lover. Esho shyamalo Shundaro, the dark green one, come, because this maiden who's in sorrow, the earth, is waiting for you. Create music, bring music to our lives, and make things grow and blossom. So I hope you enjoy it. We have a great dancer, Rintu, who will bring out the beauty of the song.
চাহিয়াছে আকাশে শ্যামলো সুন্দর, এসো শ্যামলো সুন্দর। সে যে ব্যথিত হৃদয় আছে বিছায়ে তমালো কুঞ্জ পথে সজল ছায়াতে, ব্যথিত হৃদয় আছে বিছায়ে তমালো কুঞ্জ পথে সজল ছায়াতে, নয়নে জাগিছে করুণ রাগিনী শ্যামলো সুন্দর, এসো শ্যামলো সুন্দর। বকুল মুকুল রেখেছে গাঁথিয়া, বাজিছে অঙ্গনে মিলন বাঁশরি, বকুল মুকুল রেখেছে গাঁথিয়া, বাজিছে অঙ্গনে মিলন বাঁশরি। আনো সাথে তোমার মন্দিরা, চঞ্চল নৃত্যের বাজিবে ছন্দেশে। আনো সাথে তোমার মন্দিরা, চঞ্চল নৃত্যের বাজিবে ছন্দেশে। বাজিবে কঙ্কন, বাজিবে কিঙ্কিনি, বাজিবে কঙ্কন, বাজিবে কিঙ্কিনি। ঝঙ্কারিবে মঞ্জির রুনু রুনু শ্যামলো সুন্দর, এসো শ্যামলো সুন্দর। আনু তব তাপহরা ত্রিশহরা সঙ্গ সুধা, বিরোহিণী চাহিয়াছে আকাশে শ্যামলো সুন্দর, এসো শ্যামলো সুন্দর। নিসারে বাবা মাগারে সারে মা পানি দাবা পানি সারি সানি দাবা মাগারে গারে সানি সা মাগারে গা সারে মা পানি দাবা পানি সারে মাগারে গারে সানি সানি দাবা মাগারে গা সারে মা পানি শ্যামলো সুন্দর, এসো শ্যামলো সুন্দর, এসো শ্যামলো সুন্দর।
Yesterday you heard a song from Tagore's Bhanusingher Padabali, and now you will hear another one and a poem too. Written in his teenage years in Brijabhasha and Maithili dialect, using the classical scenario of Radha and Krishna and the many moods of love. In the poem, we have our co-Baithak dancers, Aindrila, Senjuti, Indrani, Rinku, Koel, and Protima, along with their singer, Sangeeta Datta. This is followed by a dance by Protima Chatterjee and her daughter, Aishani, who also made her debut with Baithak at a young age. The song is by Sangeeta Datta from her album Shokhi and is a very popular Tagore number about a rainy, stormy night when Radha wishes to step out to meet Krishna and her friends, her sakhis, tries to stop her. So over to the dancers and Sangeeta.
हम जब ना रब सजनी निभृत बसंत निकुंज बिताने आसबे निर्मल रजनी मिलन पिपासित आसबे जब सखी शाम हमारी आसे पुकार बे जब राधा राधा मुरली उरध सासे जब सब गोपिनी आसबे छुटई जब हम आस बना जब सब गोपिनी जाग बे चमकई जब हम जाग बना तब की कुंज पथ हमारी आसे हेरबे आकुल श्याम बन बन फेरई सो की पुकार बे राधा राधा नाम। गगने घोर घन घटा निशीथयामिनी रे सावन गगने घोर घन घटा निशीथयामिनी रे कुंज पथे सखी कैसे जावब अबला कामिनी रे कुंज पथे सखी कैसे जावब अबला कामिनी रे दे सीधी लगा दे भाल पुरहि विलुंठित लोल चिकुर मम मादह चंपक माल
Our next artist is Athri Shah from Cardiff in Wales. Athri is a trained Indian classical singer and is a versatile vocalist singing many genres of Indian music. She has performed on television, radio, and at the prestigious Dover Lane Music Conference in Kolkata. In 2016, she was awarded the Golden Voice at the Harrow Music Festival. Today, she transports us to the on-screen magic and romance of monsoons in Indian cinema. She brings us the song, the iconic song, O Sajana Barkha Bahar Aayi, an immortal composition by Salil Chaudhary and sung by Lata Mangeshkar. Enjoy.
O Sajana की पुहार लाई अखियों में प्यार लाई ओ सजना बरखा बहार आई रस की पुहार लाई अखियों में प्यार लाई ओ सजना जले मोर जियारा सजना बरखा बहार आई रस की पुहार लाई अखियों में प्यार लाई ओ सजना ऐसी रिमझिम में ओ सजन प्यासे प्यासे मेरे नयन तेरे ही ख्वाब में खो गए इसी रिमझिम में ओ सजन प्यासे प्यासे मेरे नयन तेरे ही ख्वाब में खो गए सावली सलोनी घटा जब जब छाई जब जब छाए अखियों में रहना गई निन्निया ना आए ओ सजना बरखा बहार आई
Friends, you're watching the Better Connect Monsoon Edit Part 2. I hope you're having a good time. Keep sending us your comments and encourage the artists. My name is Bindya from the Better team, and I'm here to introduce the next set of artists. We're delighted to welcome our artist friends from France who have joined our Monsoon Edit. The monsoons have always been a great source of inspiration for Indian poets, musicians, and painters. The exquisite singer Madhubanti Sarkar will present a tumri, the most important and dominant genre of the semi-classical Indian music. She is accompanied on the tabla by Nabankur Bhattacharya. The tumri is in Raag Des and describes the longing of a maiden for her lover during the rainy season with looming monsoon clouds, lightning, and tempestuous rain. The ensemble Tal Tarang is based in France with the Kathak dancer Maitryee Mahatma, vocalist Madhubanti Sarkar, Nabankur Bhattacharya on the tabla, and Nazar Khan on the sitar. They now present a delicate blend of two kajris. A kajri is a seasonal composition depicting the monsoon in two different ragas, exploring the pangs of separation for Radha and the longing of Krishna. Maitri performs a narrative piece, or Abhinaya, depicting the forlorn Radha amidst the rains and Krishna burning in separation for his beloved Radha.
सजनी छाई घटा घन घोर छाई घटा घन घोर छाई घटा घन घोर सजनी छाई घटा घन छाई घटा घन छाई घटा घन घोर।
Wow, kya baat hai. That was beautiful. Thank you, Tal Tarang Ensemble, for bringing us those hauntingly melodious tunes all the way from France. And now, I'm delighted to introduce the next set of artists for today. Long-time Baithak members and our all-time favourites, Aindrila Ghosh and Sangeeta Datta. Aindrila has trained in Bharatanatyam under Guru Thankumuni Kutti, and she has learnt Manipuri and Rabindric styles from her mother, Srimati Purnima Ghosh. She has been a member of Baithak since 2006 and has featured in some of Baithak's most iconic productions. Today, she performs to the song Ghan Ghor from the album Anant, sung by Sangeeta Datta. In this album, Javed Akhtar Saab has translated Tagore's songs into Hindi to reach out to wider audiences across the globe. After Aindrila, Shomik brings us the magic of the rag Nat Malhar as an ode to the rain gods and goddesses, of course. We're all too familiar with Shomik's work, his compositions as a sarod virtuoso. But what has been interesting is to see how in his artistic journey he has evolved to connect his music and art to important causes. His recent album, Jungle, is in protest to deforestation. He's currently one of the global ambassadors for the World Earth Day Network and has featured in the World Rain Day commemoration in July 2020. In recent times, he has supported artists through this difficult time of the pandemic by producing Hope Notes, Sounds of Silence, and he is also featured in one of Baithak's videos that has gone viral to raise funds for charities across the world. He has always been an outspoken advocate to preserve Indian arts. His TV series, Tuning to You on Channel 4 and Rhythms of India on BBC 4 are powerful documentaries about lost musical traditions of India. Do catch it if you haven't. But for now, it's over to Aindrila's terrace, where the clouds are gathering. We present to you Ghan Ghor.
Hello everyone, my name is Aindrila Ghosh and I'm a dancer. I have been associated with Baithak UK since 2006. It's been about 1.5 decades almost that I have performed as a dancer for this wonderful organization. Thanks to Baithak UK, I have got the opportunity to perform at some wonderful venues, very prestigious venues, not only in UK but all over Europe as well. So thank you once again, Baithak. A little about today's performance. Firstly, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Sangeeta Datta for asking me to be a part of the Monsoon Connect edit. And of all the myriad songs that she could have chosen for me, I'm so glad that she chose this song, Rabindranath Tagore's Aaj Jhorer Rate Tomar Obhishar, Paran Shakha Bondhu He Amar. Now this song has been translated beautifully by none other than the legendary poet Javed Akhtar, and it goes, Ghan Ghor barkha ki hai ye rehna, o manmeet o mere jeevan ke pyar. For those of you who know the original version, and when you hear the song, you will realize, like I did, that nothing has been lost in translation. It is a wondrous song, sung melodiously and beautifully by Sangeeta Datta and Chiranjeev Chakraborty, and has very nice, fabulous music composition by Shomik Datta. I hope you'll like watching the presentation as much as I loved choreographing and performing to this wonderful song. Here's presenting Ghangor.
घनघोर बरखा की है ये रहना, ओ मन में तो मेरे जीवन के प्यार। घनघोर बरखा की है ये रहना, ओ मन में तो मेरे जीवन के प्यार। बरसे गगन से जैसे कि आंसू, तरसे निंदिया को मेरे नैना। बरसे गगन से जैसे कि आंसू, तरसे निंदिया को मेरे नैना। देखूं कब से राह तेरी प्रीतम, खोले मैं अपने द्वार। ओ मन में ओ मेरे जीवन के प्यार। घनघोर बरखा की है ये रहना, ओ मन में तो मेरे जीवन के प्यार। बाहर कुछ दिखे ही नहीं पा, कौन है राह जो तुम्हें शायद ला। जाने कौन सी नदी किनारे, जंगल की कोई राह निहारे। जाने कौन सी नदी
You've been watching part 2 of the Batak Connect Digital Arts Festival Monsoon Edit. And I hope you've been enjoying the wonderful artists that we have brought to you. It's time to draw this festival to a close, and I'm here to introduce you and to speak very briefly about the last piece, which is a premiere piece. A few years ago, I worked with the renowned and wonderful poet Javed Akhtar Sahib on translating Tagore songs into Hindi, and we published an album called Anant. That work had been so well received and it was so enjoyable that we continued to collaborate, and Javed Sahib has very kindly worked on a couple of new songs for us. Many of you know that one of these songs was used in our video in May, which was used for charity purposes, and I'm glad to tell all of you that we had a number of artists, very renowned artists, on that video, and we raised a lot of money for charity organizations working for COVID times. This evening, we have another very beautiful translation. The original Tagore song, Meghir Pore Megh Jomeche, is one of Tagore's most beautiful creations written to celebrate the monsoons and the many moods of the monsoons. Javed Sahib has translated this. It's a slow tappa. It is also one of the body of work which has been done where we stick to the original tune and translate the whole sense and the meaning of the song. It's a very beautiful song, and I am just so grateful that we have had our dear Murad Ali Khan, the wonderful, beautiful, exquisite sarangi player, with whom I have worked before in our production, The Dying Song. Somehow Murad's strings touch my heart, and I find his music very special. So it's a great honor and a privilege to have him collaborate on this piece. It's also very exciting to have the young musician, British-based musician Rakesh Chauhan on his piano to work with us on the song. I'm grateful to you, Javed Sahib, for this beautiful song. And then there comes Shivani Bhandari, who has, as a beautiful Kathak dancer and a movement artist, brought life to the music video. All of this has been happening in times of lockdown, in times of social distancing. So as artists, we really haven't been able to work together physically, but it's drawing on our energies from various parts of the world to bring this beautiful piece to you. I hope you like it. Some of it has been shot on the lavender fields here in England, and some in the very beautiful Hampstead Heath. So you will see local places, you have some local artists, and some other wonderful artists from India. Enjoy. And it's also time for me to say thank you to you, the wonderful audience. I'd like to say thank you to my wonderful Batak team who've been working so hard to put this festival together and bring it to you. So thank you, Chandana Sanyal, Jahnavi Banerjee, Subbalakshmi Mukherjee, Jonaki Chandra, and Bindya Malhotra. I'd also like to thank Nick Atkins for editing the video, to Shobit Datta for stitching all of this together in a wonderful compilation. And again, thank you to my brilliant artists. What do I say? It's been a pleasure bringing my core Batak artists together and to have so many new artists join our team. Good luck and thank you.
মেঘের পরে মেঘ জমেছে आधार कुरे आशे मेघा ही मेघा आए तो जैसे छाई सी है अंधियार क्यों अपने राह दिखाते हो ऐसे कब से निहारूं मैं द्वार मेघा ही मेघा आए तो जैसे काम काजों में दिन बीत जाए लोग तो आए चैन ना आए आ भी जाओ राह तक मैं बस यही आशा धार तुम मेरे नैन तरसाओ कर दो ये मन अकेला कैसे बिता पाऊंगी मैं ये बरखा रुत की बेला आकाश पर देखूं मैं देखूं तो देखे जाऊं मन रोए जैसे